Hello everyone. What's up and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you and God bless you. How are you all doing today? My country people, we don't come again with another Obunge information from the Palace of Ife. Remember, as we hear allegedly, na so na we dey carry come meet una for una domot. So right now, according to how this alleged information take reach us, Olori Mariam don already wage war against Queen Naomi. Okay, so to her, she felt that Kabi and Queen Naomi, that they don't love her, that they purposely want to take only her out of the palace of Ife, because of the fact that it was her own apartment that was chosen for the children, the like children of the destitute or something like home. So she was now complaining to everybody that it's just hatred, that if it is not hatred, that Kabiyesi should please explain what is happening to her. Okay, yes, that Kabiyesi should explain what is happening to her. So my country people, it has just been, I don't even know what I'm going to call it. Okay, so she do already they wage so many war against Queen Naomi. So because of this house that they've taken away from her, we heard allegedly that she'd already invited the EFCC, yes, for this matter now. Wahala be like bicycle. So she invited them to come and investigate and arrest Queen Naomi. According to what we heard, she gave them evidence. So the evidence that she gave to them, we don't really know where she got the evidence from, because I don't even understand the kind evidence that she would provide for these people. Queen Naomi does not abuse money. She doesn't abuse Nigerian currency. I've not even seen her spraying money like somebody that doesn't have sense, you understand? So I don't know why she invited the EFCC. So somebody said that she invited people that she can steal clothes for, that they might not really be the original EFCC, that she might just go and bring apron and give to her friends that will come and act as EFCC. But anyway, that made me laugh out loud anyway. So my country people, according to what we heard allegedly, Olori Mariam invited them to come and investigate Queen Naomi, claiming that huge sum of money have been entering and leaving Queen Naomi's account almost every day, that she doesn't know what Queen Naomi does with money, that she doesn't know what Queen Naomi do that will be giving her such money, that as a church owner, as a pastor, the amount of money Queen Naomi spends on a daily basis is just quite alarming. So she's now like inviting them to come and investigate and everything. Yes, they came. Oh, yes, they came. They investigated Queen Naomi. They took vital stuffs, her account, her bank account, and so many other stuffs that they needed to verify for them to know the truth. My country people, it was after verification, like I think it took them like 3 days, they came back to the palace. Initially, they wanted to arrest Queen Naomi and start carrying out with their with their investigations, but Kabiyesi was like, no, you people are not doing it. So they have to reach on a and this thing, they got to a particular point where they have mutual understanding. So we heard allegedly that Ooni of Ife and them, they settled well. He was like, investigate, and after everything you find out that she is doing something what not doing, you understand, I'm going to provide her for you people to arrest. If you don't see her, then arrest me. So Kabiyesi, you know how somebody will guarantee somebody, guarantor. So they now have to leave. They investigated and found out that Olori Mariam was actually, like, she was lying, that what she said about Queen Naomi was never the truth. So it is not in their position to arrest because of what she has done. So we heard allegedly that they came to the palace to with some policemen to arrest Olori Mariam, okay, because of deceit and lies. My country people, I was like, if they can go to this extent to make sure to bring Queen Naomi down, oh my God, there is nothing. What is even remaining for them to do again? Like seriously, what is remaining for them to do again? I was really shocked. I no go lie, you know. I was shocked when all of these things were just buzzing on the internet space. Kukuma was like, may God just see Kabi and Queen Naomi through. Yes, all of these things is because of the fact that Kabi and Queen Naomi decided to use that her quarters. Yes. So, and according to Kabi, Olori Mariam is trying to make him regret. But he's never going to regret. Rather, Olori Mariam will be the one to regret, according to what we heard allegedly. So Oni of Ife was like, all her plot or whatsoever that she's doing, in fact, that one is her own cup of tea. She's doing for herself, you understand? Now she go just use her head, whatsoever that she commits or something, she's going to use her head and carry on. In fact, she's going to bear the consequences of her action. That's on period. So we heard allegedly that her anger was for the fact that Kabiesi had to, like, use her apartment as this thing NGO, this thing for the children roaming around the streets of Ile-Ife. So they wanted to give them home. They wanted to call them name, you understand? Because these children, some of them have just been wandering about the streets, and when you leave them like that, know it too well that they are the future, and when you raise kids up in that way, they are going to be terrorists in the future. So Kabiyesi does not really want that in Ile-Ife. We equally heard that he's planning about like there's something he's planning now concerning mad people. Yes, so Kabiyesi already initiate this NGO as well, but it is not functional now. That those people, all the mad people around Ile-Ife would be given, like some of them are not supposed to be roaming around the streets. Some needed treatment for them to be all right, but because they don't have anybody to help them out, they don't have anybody to treat them or take them to the psychiatric hospital. That is why you see them roaming around the streets of Ile-Ife. So Kabiyesi is even planning on that one, but I guess that one should not be in the palace of Ife. Yeah, I guess it should not be in the palace. But this one, giving home to the homeless, Kabiyesi used the palace. So we heard allegedly that it was because of the fact that Kabiyesi used Olori Mariam's apartment. That was the reason why she has been acting up, putting up all of these things. Like, she'd already complained to more than 1,000 people in Ile-Ife, trying to let them know that Kabiyesi hated her so much, that if Kabiyesi does not hate her, that why will Kabiyesi use her own apartment for the NGO stuff? So my country people, I've asked these questions in my previous video. Sorry about that. I've asked this question in my previous video. Do you really see anything wrong with what Kabiyesi has done? Do you think Kabiyesi should have done better? Like, I don't understand. Like, it has just been buzzword, and I equally found out that a lot of people have been blaming Kabiyesi on this note as well. They were like, he should have waited for them to leave the palace before acting. But one thing again you must notice, that if you wait for these women to voluntarily leave the palace so that Kabiyesi can bring Queen Naomi back, then you will wait tire. It means that Queen Naomi's coming back will now be prolonged again. So Kabiyesi does not really want it. I believe, I don't know about you, yes. For me, I feel that Kabiyesi is doing all of these things to fast forward their departure, like fast forward them leaving the palace of Ife, because if he keep quiet, these women will feel that, okay, Kabiyesi is no longer, like, he's no longer gingering them, or he's no longer interested in them leaving the palace. So Kabiyesi as well, remember, he will always say that he knows what he's doing, that behind the scene that he's doing a great job. So we want to believe that behind the scene that Kabiyesi is actually doing a great job. All right. So that is it, my country people. That's it with this alleged information. I just saw this, on top the internet space, I couldn't help but to share with you. I don't really know how you see this. I don't know what you feel about it. Kindly let us know under the comment section. And please do not forget that they are all alleged information, okay? So please, why believing? Believe with a pinch of salt. It is very, very necessary to believe with a pinch of salt, okay? Yes, they are all alleged information. So please, in case if you've not given the video a thumbs up, I don't really know what you are waiting for. Kindly do that now. Turn on your bell notification so that immediately I upload a new video, you'll be the first to get notified. I love you all so much. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.